Hi, I'm Dr. Elliot Adam from ElliotOracle.com, and I am doing part 2 of my Tarotscopes series this month for October 2019. I'm doing all the astrological signs, and in this video we're going to be covering Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. And so if you are a Cancer or have a lot of Cancer in your chart, this is going to be your message. We're going to do a 3-card spread and talk about the past, the present, and the future. So what's now passing for Cancer right now is the Page of Swords. What is in the present for Cancer at the moment is the Hierophant card. And then the future card for Cancer, or what to keep in mind as you're navigating through October, is the Two of Swords. All right, so the Page of Swords in the past or now passing can indicate a defensive quality. It can kind of indicate that you were really stuck in a viewpoint. Sometimes the Page of Swords really doesn't have an easy time letting go of things. And in the case of Cancers, they can forgive something sort of, but they never forget it. And when we have the Page of Swords, it could be indicating that this is a time of letting go of something that was irritating you or frustrating about somebody else, or even confronting some issue where someone hurt you, and now it's time to finally let that go. The Hierophant card for you presently is saying that you are still being really dogged and focused on your goal, really tenacious. The Hierophant card is always a card of going your own road, believing it's right despite opposition, just doing your thing. And it's also a card of following your inner compass. On a spiritual level, the Hierophant card could be a wonderful card because it could indicate that something's getting unlocked for you, or that you're starting to feel like there is a way forward. He's got those keys at the base of his throne, so it could indicate that something that you've been running into a blockage with up into this point, you're finally able to unlock that door and move forward. And it's really reminding you that it's going to be your spirit that's responsible for this. So whatever it is that makes your spirit sing or makes your spirit feel most engaged and alive, the Hierophant is guiding you back towards that. When I see the Hierophant, who's this very deep, spiritual, major arcana card, next to the rather petty Page of Swords, it could just indicate that this is a time to let go of the small stuff and really focus on the big stuff right now. The truth of the matter is that what's coming up for you, Cancer, is the Two of Swords, which says that there's a time of transition or change coming up for you. The woman on the Two of Swords is in between. She's in between the sky and the sea, she's in between the new moon and the full moon, and she's in between those two swords she's balancing. And you can see that she's rather blindfolded there. She can't see what's coming up ahead, but she's serene and she's calm. And so what this represents is that even though you don't know quite where things are going or how things are changing, it is going to be your faith, your spirit, or that inner voice within you that's going to be reassuring you as things shift or change in the future. Sometimes when I get these cards, especially next to that Page of Swords, it could indicate that you need to keep your center, you need to keep balanced, even if other people are acting up or creating some problems. And sometimes the Page of Swords just has to do with gossiping individuals or immature people or people with wounded egos who are really on the ready to be defensive about them not doing their work and it's everybody else who has the problem. So this could just indicate some human interaction issues that are going on, and your advice is to withdraw and to put the focus on your spirit, on yourself. And also focus on the changes that are coming up for you. So there is a little bit of a change coming up, but it looks like it's going to be balanced if you can stay centered through it. The next sign we're going to go into is the sign of Leo. So if you're a Leo or have a lot of Leo in your chart, this is going to be the message for you. And our first card for Leo is the past or now passing, Queen of Cups, reversed. Second card, Judgment. And that's the present card. And then your future card is the Two of Pentacles. So the Queen of Cups reversed can sometimes come up when it is important to honor your feelings, to listen to your emotions, to listen to your instincts at this time. Of all the queens in the tarot, the Queen of Cups holds that most elaborately decorated chalice. And so she really prizes her feelings. When she comes up reversed, she can sometimes indicate a situation that's bringing you down a little bit, or that you need to bring an emotion up to be released in order to move forward. The Queen of Cups is a nurturing card, and when she comes up reversed, she can indicate that something's feeling neglected, that you need to nurture something within you a little bit more. Sometimes the Queen of Cups reverse can be as simple as just letting yourself have a good cry and getting on with things and moving forward. But with the Queen of Cups now passing, it could indicate that something that's been causing suffering for you, or unhappiness, or just a sense that your emotions are bottled up is now going away. Your current card is the Judgment card, which is a symbol for rebirth or renewal. So like the Phoenix, this is a time right now where you're coming out of the ashes. It's like you've gotten a shot of energy again, and you're able to approach your life with a new perspective. The Judgment card is all about bouncing back. And so after that Queen of Cups reversed, it could indicate there's a life situation that you've been struggling with or going through that now you're finally bouncing back from. It's a card of resilience. And also it's saying that the dead parts of yourself, or the parts of yourself that you felt were neglected up until this point, are starting to come back to life again. So this could be a period where you're starting to conjure up some old feelings again and bring yourself back in touch with something that you had to let go of for a little while. And then your future card for Leo is the Two of Pentacles, which is a card that demands flexibility. You see the juggler here, and he's juggling the 2 coins. So sometimes this can indicate simply a juggling of finances is going to be coming up ahead. You have to be flexible with your budget. But sometimes also the Two of Pentacles can just indicate that life is sending you waves. You notice those wavy waters in the background. And the way to survive them isn't by locking into position and fighting each wave as it comes in, but instead being flexible, be adaptable, and go where the waves of change are leading. The Two of Pentacles can also indicate that humor is going to be your best ally. So as you're going through rebirth and renewal, just expect some curveballs to get thrown your way. And the best way to handle those, especially over the month of October, is just to laugh at it all and to really just find the humor in the situation and be flexible. So that is for Leo. And the next set of cards is going to be for the sign of Virgo. And so if you're a Virgo or have a lot of Virgo in your chart, this is going to be the message for you. And our first card for Virgo is what's now passing, Queen of Wands reverse. Second card is what's in the present, Page of Wands. And our future card for October is the Sun, so very cool. First of all, for Virgo, the past or now passing card is the Queen of Wands, who upright is usually a very confident figure. When the Queen of Wands shows up reversed, she can indicate that there's been something that's shaken your confidence in some way. And the Queen of Wands is all about not hiding your light anymore, really allowing yourself to be seen. And if you're a traditional Virgo, sometimes they do things from behind the scenes, so this can be difficult to step forward and demand your due. But the Queen of Wands is saying that you're not going to be the mousy person in the background anymore. That's going to be going away at this time. A new beginning is at hand. And that's represented by the Page of Wands, which indicates that you're really staking out something this next month that you're going to need to grow into. It's like the Page of Wands with his tall wand there. He's looking up at the top of it. He hasn't quite grown into it. And so this is a card of aspirations and also acting on your aspirations. This could also be a time where you really need to trust yourself and be a little bit more confident. So even if you don't have any guarantees that everything's going to be perfect, the Page of Wands following that Queen of Wands reverse just says go for it, do it. Be fiery, allow yourself to take a risk or take a chance. Your future card couldn't be better for October. It's the Sun, which is the best card in the deck. And this just indicates that good news is on the way. It could come in the form of a helper. You see that little sun baby who's riding the horse, and the horse can represent magical assistance. So it could indicate that someone's stepping into your life this next month that's going to be helping you in some way. But it is always a joyful card when we see the Sun. Whatever it is that you're worried about growing into or you're worried about doing correctly, that Sun is just saying, don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. You just really need to go for it. You really just need to make this happen at this time. The best advice for Virgo over the month of October is to be self-confident and to believe in yourself and to go for things even if you don't feel 100% ready. So that is the second video of my Tarotscopes. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I invite you to go to elliotoracle.com and schedule a session with me. These little mini readings are wonderful, but they're nothing compared to a one-on-one session that goes into all of your cares and concerns, so I do hope you check that out. Otherwise, I hope you have a really wonderful October, and I will see you next time.